Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Got a special review for you guys here today. The Classic 5 of 1998. Now, I'm not going to go through all the matches and results of this because these will be coming up in the Attitude Era review series, but this is a nice box set that I got, many years ago, and it's something that people ask about every now and again, so I thought I'd come on here today and give you guys a little look at it. So let's get into it, guys. It's the Classic 5 of 1998 VHS box set. And this consists of the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, King of the Ring, and Survivor Series. Some of the greatest pay-per-views are right here, including some of the biggest moments of 1998. I really wish they would do this once in a while for, past years. 1999, 2000, 2001. I know WWE isn't too fond of releasing, past, yearly pay-per-views. They're way past that at this point, but this is something I really dig. I really like the cool box set, and let's get into it, guys. This thing has taken a pounding over the years, so it is, fairly beat up. Just trying to see if we can get a year or something on it. There's nothing I could see so far. Oh, copyright 1999 Titan Sports, so it's a 1999 release, of course. So I do really like the packaging, like the how when you line them all up, it comes like that. We got our standard VHS cases, and we'll start with the Rumble. We'll go to WrestleMania and so on and so forth. So there's the Rumble. These do contain exclusive, never before seen footage, and this is like one of the weirdest covers I remember seeing when I was a kid. Like pain, just a 4-letter word, and then you got Stone Cold Steve Austin there with a bunch of nails in his head. I never understood it. I still kind of don't. I guess it's just that Austin could take a lot of pain, and Austin's gonna come whoop someone's ass. And then we got a awesome shot there of Shawn Michaels and Undertaker from the casket match. Little foreshadowing there with the burning casket there, which we would later find out Kane burnt the casket down. But I just love that sweet chin music shot. We got a little Triple H in the background. There we got Shawn rolling Taker into the casket, shot of Austin in the Rumble. So this was a fairly decent Rumble. We had Rock versus Ken Shamrock for the IC title, Outlaws versus the Legion of Doom, and Undertaker and Shawn Michaels for the WWF Championship. No DQ casket match, so very good. Moving along, we do have WrestleMania 14. I love that cover. It says so much. It's got that big fight feel to it with Austin, Tyson, and Michaels. The greatest extravaganza of all time. A lot of people, I feel, sleep on this WrestleMania, and I think this is definitely top 10 WrestleMania. It's the rise of Austin, the farewell of Shawn Michaels. We got, The Rock and Ken Shamrock. A dumpster match We got Triple H and Owen Hart, a mixed tag match with Sable and Luna, and Mark Miro and Goldust. It's a fairly good WrestleMania. I definitely recommend checking it out. We also have The Undertaker versus Kane. Awesome WrestleMania. Next up in the series, going to be King of the Ring 1998, Off with Their Heads. You know, this was a very eerie cover there for back in the day with the Hell in a Cell match, the most brutal and talked about match in Federation history. We got Sable on the cover there. And this was with the first blood match between Austin and Kane. We also had Ken Shamrock winning King of the Ring that year. We had the Outlaws versus the New Midnight Express. X-Pac versus Owen Hart. So very cool. Of course, the Hell in a Cell match. And up next will be in the Attitude Era review series, SummerSlam 98, The Highway to Hell. Again, another one of my favorite SummerSlams. I remember watching this countless times, and you know, again, this is a stacked card in my opinion with Austin and Taker. We got another wonderful cover. I feel like I'll have to go back one day and show you guys the magazine that I got where it shows Austin and Taker with the cartoon. They're destroying New York City there. It's awesome. We got Triple H and The Rock in a ladder match. We got a handicap tag title match that's no holds barred. Outlaws against Mankind. D'Lo Brown and Val Venus. Sable and Edge against Jacqueline and Miro. X-Pac and Double J. Shamrock and Owen in the Lion's Den. Very stacked card, and you can see the background of New York City there. That's very nice. I like that quite a bit. And last but not least in this little box set, Survivor Series 1998, the Deadly Games tournament, which, you know, again, we'll get to this in the Attitude Era review series, so I don't want to go too in-depth in this, but it's kind of a weird cover there, but they were going with this whole, you know, Deadly Games, and it was so ominous. You know, there's a little spoiler alert. The Rock, who obviously would become the WWF champion, joining McMahon and the corporation, and he became the hottest heel at the time, going against Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania 15. I'm not really a big fan of doing these one-night tournaments, but I feel like they did this pretty good this time around. It had been about 10 years since the previous tournament at WrestleMania 4. They don't do it too often, but when they do, I feel like they do a pretty good job. You know, the Cruiserweight Classic, which was done over a couple of weeks, was very good. I think the problem with WrestleMania 4 is that so many matches were just thrown out. You know, you had Hogan and Andre in a double countout, and you know, just a lot of squash matches. And yeah, that's how it should be. You know, you're trying to build guys up towards the finals, but that's kind of the reason why I'm not a fan of the one-night tournament. Build the tournament with qualifying matches over the course of a number of weeks. That way you get those, you know, quality matches leading up to the finals. That's why I liked King of the Ring so much. We got, you know, our two semifinals and final match at the pay-per-view, and then the month prior we had all these, you know, crazy matches leading up. So there we have it, guys. The Classic 5 of 1998. Take some time and subscribe. If you have any suggestions you would like to see, comment down below. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.